A strong economy, growing population, and national policies have gained the attention of the global drug industry. Dr. Kate Tulenko is the Vice President of Health Systems Innovation at IntraHealth International. She explains how China's expanding market provides opportunities for Big Pharma.
And also a unique thing about China is that they have a national health insurance scheme that covers drugs that are on a national approved drug list. And the thing is, in the last 8 years, China made no additions to this list, but in the past 3 months, they've added over 50 new drugs. So it's a real revolution in the type of drugs that are available in China now.
Why do you think they're more open to Western drugs now? I mean, as you said, this huge number, it's remarkable.
I think there are two reasons. The first is I think there's demand from their citizens. You know, we can afford it now. Our economy is improving. Approve these drugs and let us use them. And then I think the second reason is China wants to boost its own economy and wants to boost its own local pharmaceutical industry. Because part of what they've done is they've changed the regulations for the drug industry. So it's now more difficult for the pharmaceutical companies to bring in some of their older drugs, but easier to bring in their newer drugs, but also much easier for them to get drugs approved that were developed in country. So as a result, many of the global drug companies are opening labs in China, or they're partnering with universities in China to develop drugs in China for conditions that are more common in China. And the knock-on effect of this is that, one, the direct investment improves the economy in China, but second, this investment has also allowed local Chinese pharmaceutical companies to open up as well, and so that improves the economy in addition.
Also, we know it's a huge market, so the world's biggest pharmaceutical companies want to be there, but they're also apparently more interested in basically reducing their prices for China. Talk to us about that.
So you're seeing prices cut from 40 to 70%, very significant discounts. And the reason they can do it is what they lose in price per unit, they will make up in volume. Once again, 1 billion people under one regulatory market. And that's to compare to Africa, 1 billion people under 54 regulatory markets, 54 countries. And so that's one of the reasons Pharma wants to enter now. But the second reason is they want to get in before some copycat drugs hit the market, so they can sell their drugs, make the money off of their drugs before the copycats also get in on the market.
Can other governments benefit from this down the road, do you think? I mean, can they say, hey, we're coming to the table, look what you did for China, can you reduce our prices?
Well, I think there are two ways that other countries will benefit. One is that as more drugs are developed for sort of Chinese-specific diseases, these head and neck cancers, liver cancers, these diseases are also common in Japan and South Korea, which are also very large drug markets. So those populations will benefit as well. And then other economies, middle-income economies like Brazil, India, South Africa, might be able to approach the drug companies and ask for discounts. But they'll have to be able to show that they have the market the size of China to be able to get those discounts. So I think they will be able to negotiate, but perhaps not get the deep discounts that China has gotten.